Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Imagine reaching into your pocket and pulling out a small copper coin worth just 2 pence. Most people would spend it without a second thought. But what if that little coin carried a story that stretches across centuries of British history? What if it represented kings, queens, empires, and one of the most recognizable monarchs the world has ever known? Today, we're exploring the fascinating history of the 2015 British 2 pence coin, a coin that millions of people have handled, yet very few have ever truly looked at. The British 2 pence coin has been part of everyday life in the United Kingdom since decimalisation in 1971. Before that, Britain's currency system was famously complicated, with pounds, shillings, and pence creating a system that dated back hundreds of years. When the UK switched to decimal currency on February 15, 1971, known as Decimal Day, the modern 2 pence coin was introduced to make transactions easier for everyone. Fast forward to 2015, and the 2 pence coin had become one of the most common coins in circulation. Yet despite its everyday appearance, the coin carries a rich heritage that connects modern Britain with its historic past. The 2015 2 pence coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, or front side. By 2015, Queen Elizabeth II had already become Britain's longest-reigning monarch, having served since 1952. Her image on British coins is one of the most recognized symbols in the world. Over the decades, several official portraits of the Queen appeared on British currency, reflecting different stages of her life and reign. The portrait found on the 2015 2 pence coin was designed by artist Jody Clark. Introduced in 2015, this became the fifth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II used on British coins. It depicts the Queen wearing the royal diamond diadem, a crown famously worn during the state opening of Parliament and featured in countless royal ceremonies. Collectors immediately appreciated the new portrait because it marked a significant moment in British numismatic history. Every time a monarch's portrait changes on coins, it becomes an important milestone for collectors around the world. Turning the coin over, you'll find a striking design featuring a section of the royal shield. This design was created by Matthew Dent and was introduced in 2008. Instead of each coin carrying a completely separate image, Britain's circulating coins together form the complete royal shield when arranged in their proper positions. The 2 pence coin specifically displays the lower section of the shield featuring the heraldic lion. The lion has long been a symbol of courage, strength, and royalty in British history. It has appeared on coats of arms, royal banners, and official emblems for centuries. This innovative shield design transformed British coinage into a giant puzzle. Collectors enjoyed gathering every denomination, from the 1 penny to the 50 pence, to complete the entire shield. It was a clever way to connect everyday currency with national identity and history. The 2015 2 pence coin is made primarily of copper-plated steel. Earlier versions of the coin, produced before 1992, were struck in bronze. Rising metal prices eventually made the original composition too expensive, leading the Royal Mint to adopt a more economical material while preserving the coin's familiar appearance. Despite the change in composition, the coin retained its distinctive copper color, ensuring that people could easily recognize it. Measuring approximately 25.9 mm in diameter and weighing around 7.12 grams, it remains one of the largest and heaviest coins in regular British circulation. One detail that many people overlook is the inscription found on earlier 2 pence coins, New Pence. This wording appeared from 1971 until 1981 before being changed simply to 2 pence. Although the 2015 coin carries the modern inscription, collectors still search for those earlier varieties because they represent an important chapter in Britain's transition to decimal currency. The year 2015 itself was particularly memorable for the British royal family. Queen Elizabeth II surpassed Queen Victoria as the longest-reigning British monarch on September 9, 2015. This historic achievement brought renewed interest to coins bearing her image, including the humble 2 pence. Millions of 2015 2 pence coins entered circulation, making them common finds in change jars, cash registers, and piggy banks across the United Kingdom. Because of their large mintage numbers, standard examples are generally worth their face value. However, condition plays an important role in coin collecting. A perfectly preserved coin that has never entered circulation can attract interest from collectors, especially if stored in official mint packaging. Coins in exceptional condition often tell a different story than the worn examples that have passed through countless hands over the years. Interestingly, social media and online marketplaces have occasionally sparked excitement about ordinary 2-pence coins selling for extraordinary amounts. In many cases, these listings reflect asking prices rather than actual sales. Experienced collectors always recommend checking completed auction results before assuming a coin is rare or valuable. That said, error coins can be highly collectible. Over the years, British coinage has produced examples featuring striking errors, off-center designs, and other minting anomalies. While such errors are uncommon, they remind collectors that even ordinary coins can sometimes become extraordinary discoveries. The 2015 2-pence coin also represents something beyond its monetary value. It symbolizes continuity. During a time of rapid technological change, digital payments, and online banking, physical coins remain tangible connections to history. Think about how many people may have carried a 2015 2-pence coin. It might have traveled from London to Edinburgh, passed through the hands of tourists, shopkeepers, students, and families. Every scratch and mark tells a silent story. For young collectors, the 2-pence coin offers an affordable entry into the world of numismatics. It teaches important lessons about history, design, economics, and the evolution of currency. For older collectors, it serves as a reminder that some of the most interesting pieces are often hiding in plain sight. As we look back on the 2015 2-pence coin, it's clear that its true value lies not in rarity or precious metal content, but in the history it represents. It carries the image of a monarch whose reign spanned generations, a design inspired by centuries of heraldic tradition, and a legacy tied to Britain's decimal currency system. The next time you receive a 2-pence coin in your change, take a moment to examine it closely. Notice the lion, the shield, and the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Remember that this small piece of metal is more than just money, it's a miniature history lesson resting in the palm of your hand. And who knows? Somewhere out there, tucked away in a forgotten drawer or hidden inside an old coin collection, a perfectly preserved 2015 2-pence coin may still be waiting to tell its story to the next generation of collectors. If you have enjoyed this video, thanks for watching.